what's up? Welcome back. My name is Tess. Today's video is going to be a review wear test on the Maybelline Instant Age One Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup. You guys voted on my Instagram saying that you want to see a video on this one, and also I did use the catrice True Skin for the first day. I have to test this one out a little more, so the main focus will be on this Perfector. So yeah, if you guys are interested in today's video, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share it with your friends. I really appreciate that. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Here is some of the shade comparison. The first one is the UNDONE Beauty in the shade Cream Light. I do have a video on the glow tint if you guys want to see it. And this is the tinted hydrator from Wet n Wild. This is in the shade Fair. This is the 4-in-1 Perfector in the shade Fair Light. This is my perfect match. This is the one from Colourpop, Light 6W. So yeah, that is a little bit of a shade comparison. I can definitely make these three work, but in comparison, this is just my preferred shade. Let's get into this 4-in-1 glow makeup situation. It says primer, concealer, highlighter, BB cream, so you basically can use it however you like. And let's go ahead, might as well just like wear this one for you guys as well. I've already wore it the other day to a pool party, which I kind of enjoy. This one, this is the catrice True Skin High Cover Concealer with Hyaluronic Acid, and it is waterproof. I'm gonna go ahead and go into Perfector first. It is one of those twist up. I also learned that you can actually just really remove this if you don't like the sponge applicator. You can just remove it. It is one of those you gotta wait for things to come out. Is it coming out? This is the first shade, but it kind of looks a little dark, not gonna lie. I wonder what it looks like. Finger on my hand. All right, it's coming out. I feel like this way you don't waste too much product, so which is good. Let me blend it out at the back of my hand for you. Yeah, it is a little deeper than I expected, this color. But I think I can work with it. So this is the color Fair Light 00. It feels very like BB creamy, very light on the skin. I want you guys to see, like, it kind of did not come out super blended. It feels like the product is separating a little bit. So I feel like this type of glowy product, you have to really like work into the skin. I think, yeah, you see the separation. Anywho, I think I am just gonna go into my finger and kind of apply and really like get it into the skin and see. Okay. I don't see a ton of coverage right at the bat, so do you guys see it? It kind of feels like a little tinted baby cream type of a vibe. Put a little more. So I'm just quickly kind of massage it into the skin. Let me see if it provides any coverage on this area. Okay, the coverage is quite light, so I think this color works. For sure. At the back of my hand, I feel like it is a little dark, but this color can work. Actually, quite enjoy the color. Consistency kind of reminds me of Hollywood Flawless Filter. It's more like gel-like, gel and like cream-like. All right, so this is the side with 4-in-1 Perfector. This is the side without it. So on this side of my face, I'm going into my Rouge Cosmetics sponge. Just taking some at the back of my sponge and press. And I'm just like patting things over with a sponge on the side as well. I feel like I just need a tiny little more. Yeah, this really reminds me of Hollywood Flawless Filter. The consistency, yeah, definitely feel glowy. I like the glow a lot. It's different from the HUDA GLOWISH. I'm gonna link you guys to the video. It definitely feels different. It feels more hydrating. It feels like an actual like hydrating, glowy kind of a cream. So yeah, this is the face right now. Let me zoom you guys closer. This is definitely a light coverage type of a thing. I really feel like I agree you can do it as a primer, BB cream, something you want to throw on just to add some glow. I quite enjoyed it so far. So let me see up close. I like that it doesn't really emphasize like texture, which I'm quite happy about. You guys on the my problem area lately. The concealer today, let's go into the Catrice True Skin. I actually quite enjoy this concealer. This is in the shade 05 Warm Macadamia. This is quite yellow. I like the coverage that it gives. It's quite nice. I think I'm just going to do this much and blend it out really quickly. I'm gonna do the same sponge. I'm gonna flip it to the clean side and kind of press. I feel like this shade is a little more of my skin tone type of a color. It doesn't really give me that brightening effect, but it is quite nice. If you have tried the Catrice Liquid Camouflage, that concealer is a nice one. I enjoy that one as well. This is more of a matte concealer. I don't see a whole lot of glow, but the coverage though, right? It kind of canceled out quite a lot. I think I got it in the second shade. So if you're more pale than me, or you wanted a highlighted effect, I think maybe the first shade can work as well. And it really is like quite matte, but it doesn't like dry out my skin, which I like. So I just want to zoom you guys closer so you guys can see the under eye first. And then I think I'm gonna add a little more on the sides of my nose. So this is the Catrice True Skin on the under eyes. Just for the under eye area, that's lightly set with the pad a little bit, just a tiny little bit, and then I'm gonna lightly set it. It is quite a matte concealer, so if you have oily skin or like oily T-zones and stuff, you may enjoy this. Just so you guys can see, the concealer kind of mattify certain areas, but I also want to show you guys it kind of grabs. If you have dry patches, the concealer does kind of grab on the dry patches, so make sure you really hydrate your skin. I didn't really prime my skin today. That is what the concealer looks like, and I do feel like there's a little bit of a powder grab, just a little bit. Overall, the concealer does look quite matte. You know what, I wanted to kind of layer the Perfector kind of on top of my high points just to see how it layers. Okay, so I just squeeze out a little bit more, and I kind of want to just place it on the very high points of my face just to see how it layers on top of the concealer. or if it gives it more of that glow. And it does give you a little bit of that extra glow. Yeah, I'm not sure if I love the concealer though. Today, like, that I try with this, my first impression of the concealer was not bad. I actually did enjoy it. I used it a couple times, but today I'm not so sure. I kind of feel like it kind of grabs at certain area, which I'm not like loving. Right off the bat, I do enjoy this. I think it's quite nice and lightweight, but definitely glowy. Yeah, you can definitely layer it. So far, yeah, that is not bad. Let me tell you guys the time really quickly. 3 p.m. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Guys, so I'm here to do my end of the day check-in. It is currently 1 a.m. We're about like a good 10 hours with this makeup. I feel like you guys can definitely see the glow still. If you do have oily skin, I'm not sure if you'll like it as like a BB cream situation, because it might get kind of oily for you throughout the day. Even though the concealer I used today is quite matte, at this hour the oils did peek through around here a little bit as well. I will zoom you guys in. Definitely need to show you guys the nose, because before, when we first applied it, the nose looked kind of dry, and now the nose looks pretty glowy, I would say. And I definitely feel like the powder has broken down. The concealer does hold up, but at this hour it definitely has creased, but not too terrible. Show you the forehead. It's not terrible. I feel like a 10-hour wear for like a glowy BB cream is really not too bad. I was cooking quite a bit today and went grocery shopping. I was cooking, so it's been a long day. My first impression on this is actually not too bad, but I don't think this necessarily goes with this, because this is just more of like a matte full glam type of a situation. I don't really like this concealer with this base. I probably would try this again tomorrow. Normally when I do like a glowier base, I would use like more full coverage concealer, but I feel like these two kind of did not match super duper well. So I think we're gonna give this one another try tomorrow and see how it wears. But I feel like first day, first impression, really enjoyed the glow actually. And at hour 10, consider I've been eating, cooking, running around all day. This actually did not wear terrible at all. Definitely wear it again tomorrow to show you guys some of my final thoughts. I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay guys, so this is day 2. So I already applied the 4-in-1 Perfector on this side of my face. You guys can see it is very glowy. And on this side, I am with face and body makeup. I've been loving this. This is really good. Definitely more of like a demi matte finish on this side. So I just want to show you guys a little bit of a difference, right? And I do agree. I feel like this can be a nice, like a glowy base if you really want this to be like a base, because it's not as thick and heavy. It just feels like a gel, like a lotion type of a feel. You guys can see this definitely has some light to medium coverage. I didn't build it up to too much, but you can definitely see the face and body makeup has a lot more coverage and less of a glow to the skin. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna take some leftovers. I want to put it on the high points and see how it layers on top of like a matte foundation. So I'm just gonna go into a beauty sponge and I want to put the leftovers on the high points of my face just to see if I can kind of use it as like a highlighter. and see how it layers as maybe just a glowy product. Yeah, you can definitely see that. I wouldn't say this is like as like a actual like, it's definitely not like the Moonbeam cushion. It's not meant for like a Ben Pal highlighter, you know, but it's just like adding a little bit of a glow to the skin. And there's definitely no pearlized sheen. There's no glitter in this. So this is the side with the 4-in-1 Perfector on this side. And this side with the face and body and the glowy on the top. You know what I want to do? I want to layer this on top of this just to see what kind of effect that it gets. You know, since it says it's a primer, we're going to test it out as a primer and put this on top. So, you know, you get like a 4-in-1 in a video. Before I do that, let's zoom on in closer so you guys can see the difference of the pores. You know what I really like about the Soul Body face and body makeup? It does have like a little bit of a pore diffusing quality if you look at the pore areas. I feel like in comparison, you can definitely see the pores a lot more because it is a glowy product. So I'm not surprised, but it doesn't really exaggerate your pores. But I mean, in comparison, this definitely has like mask the size of your pores, right? Now I am going to kind of apply the Soul Body on this side of my face so we can see how it looks. Oh yeah, I definitely see the glow. Even with the face and body makeup, you guys can still see the glow peeking through. So this is the side with Soul Body and the Perfector on the high points. And this is Perfector as a primer and face and body on top. Alright, so for the rest of my face, I go in with the Candid Concealer and I set it with Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. Finally bought a new one. Still as good as I remember. The rest of my face, I just top a blush stick from Colourpop. This is in the shade Rum Runner. Just put it as a blush and apply a little bit as my lip. And that's it for the full face today. Okay guys, before I give you guys my final thoughts, I will definitely compare this to the Hollywood Flawless filter. I'll show you guys at the back of my hand so you guys can kind of see. So I do feel like the Hollywood Flawless filter, if you wanted to use it as like a BB cream, I would not highly suggest because this has more of like that pearlized quality to it. It feels more like a highlight. If you want to use it solely as a BB cream, I feel like it will accentuate your texture a little more than this. This is more formulated as like a BB cream type of a situation. And I do really enjoy this as a glowy base. Maybe not so much as like a highlighter, but you can use it as a highlighter. It's quite versatile. So I feel like the 4-in-1 glow makeup is quite accurate. You really can use it as a base makeup like you guys see on this side, or you want to use it on top of your foundation, you can do that as well. And as you guys saw yesterday as a glowy BB cream, it looks beautiful. So overall, I really do enjoy this product. Only thing I will say is, I mean, I don't love the packaging, but you can definitely pull this out. That's the only thing I don't like. It's like I have to twist it up, you know, quite a bit. Also, you don't get as much product. It only has 20 millimeter 0.68 fluid ounce, just a little less than what you normally get as like a 1 fluid ounce. So that's the only thing I will say. And also the shade range. The shade range is quite terrible. They only have like what, 7 shades, something like that. If you were to really wanted to use it as a highlighter, I would say go for a shade lighter, but since this is the only first shade, I can't really use it as a highlighter, but it is glowy and pretty as like a glowy base. That is the only drawback that I would say, is the shade range really is not the best. I will hope that they can come up with more shades in this. I really do enjoy how it wears and how it looks on the skin. It doesn't exaggerate my pores like the GLOWISH. If you guys have not seen the GLOWISH video, I'm going to link you to that as well. If you are my shades or slightly a little darker, I think this can definitely work. If you're paler than me, if you're like really pale, I feel like this may be a little dark because this is the only first shades that I offer. I wish it can go a little lighter. I really do enjoy this. Out of all the BB creams that I got, I do feel like I will be reaching for this quite a bit. It is slightly pricier, you don't get as much, but then again, if you are looking for something that can be quite versatile from the drugstore, I do really enjoy this. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are going to check this one out. Have you already? And let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, please don't forget to subscribe. If you have not subscribed, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.